Vicky through the Looking Glass here, and welcome back to my channel. So it is Wednesday and Encanto is out today, so we are super excited to be heading to the cinema.
Many years ago, this candle blessed our family with a miracle. Our house, our casita, came to life with magic.
Hola, casita.
Floors! Drawers! Let's go! In time, every member of our family,
Cecilia, up top!
was given their own magical gift.
I've just finished work now. It's just before 5. I finished a bit early today. So we're going to head to the cinema this evening, and I am super excited to see the newest Disney film. We're going to pop along to Cineworld as we are unlimited card members. So we have paid for our cinema for the year. We pay annually and then we can just go as and when we like, and we also get money off snacks, which is, well, that's the main thing, 25% off snacks. This isn't an ad, I just love going to the cinema and I love snacks. The fact that our Cineworld has a Starbucks in it as well is a cheeky little bonus. And before we go, give you 5 fun facts about Encanto. Fun fact number 1, the word Encanto is derived from the Spanish word meaning spell, enchantment or charm. Fun fact number 2. So this is the first time in Disney history they have released 2 films in the same year with a female lead protagonist, the other one being Raya and the Last Dragon, which came out earlier this year on Disney+. If you haven't seen Raya, definitely check it out. I love it. It was so good, and it's not your typical Disney film. I expected it to be a musical and it's not, but it's so magical, so highly recommend it if you haven't seen that already. Fun fact number 3, it is November the 24th today, which is release day, and Disney has also released 2 other films on November the 24th in history. The first one being Toy Story 2 and the second one being Tangled, both classics and favourites of mine. Disney do often release films around the Thanksgiving holiday, and if it's anything to go off by Toy Story 2 and Tangled, I'm definitely in for a treat today. Fun fact number 4, this is the second Disney animated film to have a soundtrack by Lin-Manuel Miranda, the first one being Moana, which is one of my all-time favourites. So I'm hoping you guys have all seen Moana, or if you haven't, you definitely know the songs and they're banging. That's my homework to you. If you haven't seen Moana, watch that first and then watch Raya afterwards and then go see Encanto. Do them in order. Fun fact number 5, this film has been directed by Byron Howard and Jared Bush, who also directed Zootopia. So again, amazing Disney film. So there's so many good films that have already been made by the same creators as this, so I am super excited to watch it.
I'm not super strong like Luisa.
The donkey's got out again!
On it! Or effortlessly perfect like Señorita Perfecta Isabella. But Mama, why am I the only one that didn't get a gift?
You're just as special as anyone else in this family.
You just healed my hand with an arepa con queso.
Hi guys, so we just got back from watching Encanto, and in short, I absolutely loved it. I would give it a solid 8, maybe 9 out of 10. The soundtrack was so good, and every time a song came on, I was doing this. I just literally wanted to get up and dance. Ben wasn't a huge fan, but he didn't really like the soundtrack. I know it's controversial, but he's not a huge fan of Lin-Manuel Miranda's style in terms of his rapping and the rhythm. So because he's not a fan of that style, he wasn't a huge fan of the soundtrack, and for me that was a huge part of the film. He didn't dislike it, but he said it's not one of his favourites. But I'm sure he'll watch it again when it's on Disney+, and he might change his mind, we shall see. There was a lovely little short at the beginning of the film called Far From the Tree, and Ben actually preferred that to Encanto itself. The short was about a family of raccoons, and it was such a lovely story, and I think it was hand-drawn animation. It certainly looked it, so if it was computer animated, it was done in a hand-drawn style, if that makes sense. But it was such a lovely little story, and I do like it when Disney puts shorts at the beginning of the film. It just gives it that little something extra, which you don't get on digital releases because it would just be a separate video to watch. So I do love that aspect of going to the cinema. With Encanto, the main character Mirabel just reminded me of my friend Erica the whole time. Every time she came on screen I was like, oh, it's Erica. So that was a nice touch for me. Yeah, it just was so magical. I liked all of the characters. There is so many family members, as mentioned in the first song. The one that wears the yellow dress, it just reminded me of Jane from Tarzan, and I couldn't unsee it. I'm looking at the fun activity sheet I picked up from the cinema now. There is a song that has singing donkeys and dancing donkeys in the video, and can't ask for more than that really. But I like the fact that it flitted between English and Spanish with the songs. I just liked all the little touches. It seems to have focused so much on the detail. I've never been to Colombia, but it felt really authentic. I feel like they've done a lot of research into the culture, similar to Coco with the Mexican culture, and I really want them to add Colombia to Epcot now so that we can have an Encanto section. Can you imagine if they had the house in Epcot as like a walkthrough attraction, and it all comes alive and moves, and they had rooms based on the different rooms? It would be incredible. Fingers crossed they add a new world and ride to Epcot, because I think that would be a fantastic addition to Walt Disney World. And this movie was just amazing. I absolutely loved it.
A lot of stairs. But at least I'll have a friend. Nope, you flew away immediately. Quitter!
So yeah, overall really enjoyed the film. I found it was super positive. I loved the message of it. Yeah, highly recommend going to watch this. If you can catch it in the cinema, please do. If not, I'm sure it won't be long before it's on Disney Plus. So if you have liked this video, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that like and subscribe button. As I said, it's the end of November, it's the 24th today, so that means that Vlogmas is coming up, and it's the first year ever I'm going to attempt that, so that's super exciting. So make sure you're subscribed for all the new content, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye guys!